हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू विकास किचन। आज हम बनाने वाले हैं मिनेस्ट्रोने सूप। ये एक्चुअली टोमेटो ब्रॉथ बेस्ड सूप है जिस अलोंग विद द वेजिटेबल्स। तो सबसे पहले मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करूंगा कि ब्रॉथ के लिए मैंने क्या लिया है। 4 पीसेस ऑफ टोमेटो जिसको मैंने वेजेस कट किया हुआ है। अबाउट 6 क्लोव्स ऑफ गार्लिक चॉप किया हुआ है। हाफ पीस ऑफ ऑनियन स्लाइस किया हुआ है। जो इतना वेजिटेबल्स है दैट आई विल यूज़ टू मेक द ब्रॉथ अलोंग विथ सम स्पाइसेस। Here I've got 1 piece of bay leaf, about 10 to 12 number of peppercorn. I've got dry thyme, half teaspoon, and 1 teaspoon of dry basil. This all will go while we making the broth. Once the broth done, then these are the vegetables which we will use it. This is beans, cauliflower, fine brunoise आपको काटना है, chop करना है, and then green pea and the chop onion. So let's start making the first tomato broth. Along with the vegetables, we gonna add the pasta. We have taken fusilli pasta over here, and you can also add cheese in it as it is an Italian dish. But I'm skipping the cheese. I'm not adding that. I'm gonna only add the pasta in it. So to blanch the pasta, you're gonna take 1 pot of water. If for this much pasta, you can take half liter of water along with salt and oil in that. Once the water start boiling up, then you can you can add the pasta and wait until 7 to 8 minutes, and it will be ready in that time frame. I have taken a pot, and I'm gonna add about 1 tablespoon of oil in it. Let it just become hot, and then I'm gonna add my whole spices in it. Alright guys, so as I have taken 1 tablespoon of oil. Once it is become hot, I have added whole spices in it, peppercorn, bay leaf and the thyme. Now next I'm gonna add tomatoes in it, garlic and onion, the sliced onion and the chopped garlic. Now guys, I will just cook it for 5 to 10 minutes. Let the tomato release its juices, and once it start become soft, then I will add the water in it. Guys, as you can see now, tomatoes start cooking up. They become soft now. As you can see, they also releasing its juices, but I will cook it further 10 minutes to make them more soft, because we're gonna make the tomato broth actually. Yeah, so I will cook it for the 10 minutes, then I'll show you again. As you can see now, the tomatoes almost have the messy consistency now. So I will add the water in it, about 300 ml of water. I'm gonna add it. As you can see, that water has become now red in color, just because we cook the tomatoes until they become soft. So that is the key point which you can remember. And now I will cook it for further 15 to 20 minutes on a slow flame, and then I will show you the next step. Here I have taken a pot with the water. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of oil in it, and the salt. Make sure the water should be salty, so I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of salt in that, because in the dry pasta there is no they don't use salt while they make it. Now I'm going to add the pasta. For 7 to 8 minutes it will take it. As you can see, the tomatoes almost has cooked now, so I'm gonna strain it by using a strainer. Once you strain it, you have to squeeze the pulp, the extra juices through the strainer, and then later on I'm gonna make the puree of this remaining pulp in the strainer, and again I will strain in the stock which I will got it. That is also called broth. One thing to remember, while you take this remaining pulp for the puree, take the bay leaf out. Don't add the bay leaf while you making the puree. Now you can see कि मैंने जो remaining जो मेरा pulp था उसकी मैंने प्यूरी बना ली है. Now I will strain this also through the same strainer. So what this will do, it will give a little body to the soup. It's not going to be like a creamy soup, it's a broth soup, but still we have little bit of body if we are adding this strained puree in that. Now guys, we're gonna make the final soup. So the broth which we got it, we're gonna add in the clean pot. I haven't added any oil in that. Along with that, I'm gonna add oregano, dry oregano, about half teaspoon, and the dry basil 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna add all my cut vegetables, the chopped vegetables, beans, broccoli, green peas. And some seasoning in that. For the seasoning, you can add pepper, salt, and the sugar. So just dash of black pepper, a pinch of sugar, and about half teaspoon of salt in that. And now we will cook it for further 10 minutes. So guys, my pasta has been blanched now. What I will do, I will cut into the half so that it can come into the spoon while you're having the soup. So you do the same also. You can use penne pasta instead of fusilli, that's up to your choice. But remember one thing, pasta needs to be added in the soup at the last minute because it's already cooked. If you add at the starting, it will be overcooked, become like a mashy. So guys, my soup is almost ready. It's been seasoned. If you want to add cheese, you can add the cheese also at this stage. And I'm gonna add the pasta, the blanched pasta, जिसको मैंने half में काट दिया था. And I will cook it further 2 minutes, and then it will be ready for serving. So guys, my soup is ready. You can see the full healthy, lots of vegetables are there. You can change the vegetables also if you wanna use exotic vegetables like zucchini, broccoli. You can also use that leek celery in that, but the concept gonna be same. That's all. It's really easy to make it and healthy. So thank you so much for watching my channel.